What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today we are taking a look at Cedric's Mercedes AMG C63 wagon with the performance package. Now, we've driven this car before, well, cars like this, but not this particular one, because Cedric has a C63 without a limiter. So it is 7:35 in the evening. It should be relatively calm on the Autobahn. Rain is supposed to come. We're going to try and hit the top speed in this C63 wagon. A beautiful performance package wagon. What a car. It also has done 226,000 kilometers. Cedric drives it a lot. He just had the engine out and had a massive maintenance done, so the car should be running really well. I'm going to show you around it quickly, and then we'll get going towards the Autobahn for a big Autobahn blast. So, a lovely black on black car, black on black actually, because we also have the black AMG wheels with the silver rim. Apparently Cedric spent a lot of time looking for these because they are very hard to find. Absolutely gorgeous wheel, fits the car so well. Other than that, just a lovely black spec with headlights of the facelift. This is a facelift car. I think the facelift is a big difference. It looks a lot fresher. Interior is a lot nicer as well. And yeah, it's just one of those cars. This is one of the all-time greats. But we've done a lot of reviews with it before, so I'm going to sort of do a quick walk around also because the rain is coming. So here we go. We've got, as I said, these gorgeous 19-inch wheels with around that Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires. These are 235s at the front. You get performance pack suspension, and you get these red brake calipers and high performance composite brakes as well, with different pads for the performance 6.3 badge. Cedric added these carbon mirror caps, lovely chrome trim around the windows and the roof rails, super nice. What kind of rear tires are we running? 255s, yeah, 19-inch. Lovely exhaust, beautiful classic design, and of course, being a wagon, you have a proper boot. Cedric told me it does not have the power boot, which apparently brakes a lot, so he was happy that this car doesn't have it. Super practical car, comfortable, good looking. I mean, are there any drawbacks? Yeah, of course. Fuel consumption is pretty bad, of course, but hey, if you want to have fun, you have to suffer a little bit. There we go. So, performance pack also gets this or this painted in this grey paint. 6.2 liter V8, 457 horsepower for the regular one. This performance package gets 487 because it gets the crankshaft from an SLS. It also gets forged pistons, different connecting rods, and then you end up with 487, which is just a really nice amount of power for this car. It weighs 1,700 kilos, so actually pretty good. And you also get this Alcantara steering wheel for the performance package. As I said, it's a facelift, so really nice interior, beautiful wood trim here, and then some carbon. I think that's like a film, unfortunately. I don't know what's underneath that. If it's wood, it's just a crime. But there we go. So 226,883 kilometers this car is done. And it still feels pretty fresh, I have to say. So let's head out. We have the sunroof open a little bit, but let's open the windows for this first part here. Traction off, otherwise it's interfering too much. And what I love about this car is that you can drive it like relatively civilized. You can drive it in a civilized manner, I should say, and it's very comfortable. But if you want it to be, it turns into this beast, and that is just really cool. So manual mode, that's lovely. So the performance package is definitely the one to have, because it just tightens up the car. It gives you a little bit more power, and the engine is a lot stronger as well. So also if you want to do some tuning, the performance package engine is the one you want to have. So 0 to 100, 4.4 seconds for the wagon, if I'm not mistaken, 4.3 for the coupe and the sedan. This being a little bit heavier, of course. But as you can see, it's perfectly capable of doing like regular stuff. Even in manual mode or Sport Plus, it still feels quite civilized, which I like. It's also not as loud as I was expecting, or as I remembered, but that is also because we've done a lot of C63s with exhausts, and they become incredibly loud when you put an exhaust on them. Oh, so lovely. Man, this car will be great in like 20 years, I think. It's a little bit tail happy. It's kind of, you know, eager to go, but it's not too bad. It's really it's quite a composed car to drive, actually. So we'll go to Sport and automatic for the gearbox, Sport Plus driving mode, and we will hit the Autobahn right here, because of course this is what you want to do with this car, right? You throw a lot of garbage in the rear, and then of course your kids and your dogs or whatever you are carrying, your ferrets, I don't know what you're into. Maybe you have a peacock as a pet, that's also possible. It also fits in a C63. And then we just hit the pedal and let the 7-speed MCT gearbox do its job. Also a big improvement for the facelift, with a wet clutch, which means you can do a proper launch control as well. So I do think we'll need a bit of space, but we'll see, depending on the traffic, what we can do. If people are holding hands like this, it's difficult to gauge whether you're going to overtake or not. But anyway, here we go again, full throttle. Oh, lovely. Soaking up all the bumps. So already way past what these cars will normally do. Let's do 94 after lift here. This little E30 is a bit too close to that truck. Is that an E30? Oh, it might be. Yeah. Oh man, big power in a wagon. I don't think you need more than this. Oh, it picks up so well at 150 or 160, I don't know what it was. Oh, and there we have the rain that we were expecting. So we are going into Germany, which is supposed to be a bit drier. So here we go. Full throttle. So Cedric uses this car a lot. He drives a lot of long distances as well, and he bought the car at 170,000 kilometers, but he knew the guy that owned it before, who owned it from 30,000 kilometers, so he's known the car for a long time, for like 10 years, which I always think is a good thing with cars like this. So we're coming up to a little bit of roadworks here, which means that we will have to lift soon. That's 294 again. So unfortunately not 320 on the speedo today, but who knows. Cedric is also looking for another C63 performance to supercharge, so I hope he will be back with that mega project as well, because I love C63s, and when you put a supercharger on it, it is just a wild experience. So big thanks, Cedric, for letting me have a go in your glorious C63. Really appreciate it. To you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as well. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. You can also check out this video, this playlist, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.